Hello and welcome to easily one of the best looking generations of Range Rover Sport, of course the facelifted 2011 shape here in HSE Commandshift form, and this car represents outstanding value for money. Because on the one hand, the idea of buying a vehicle with this level of spec for under £9,000 is barely believable. For what was around a £60,000+ car when new in 2011, you would naturally assume it must have either awful history or extremely high mileage. But in actual fact, both are fantastic on this car, because not only has it only covered 75,000 miles, which is 30,000 less than the average for one of these on the market, but it also has a full service history behind it as well. Most recently serviced barely 2,000 miles ago, it had a gearbox service at 69,000 miles, and its cam belt and water pump have already been changed as well. And as if that weren't enough, it also has a February of 2025 MOT with no advisories whatsoever. Now, this particular HSE is finished in Buckingham Blue, a gorgeous colour on this car, and it has, of course, the 3-litre TD V6 engine, which proves that you actually don't need to sacrifice economy and running costs for the sake of a full-size, spacious, luxurious 4x4. Because that 3-litre engine not only has 240 horsepower, and more importantly, 440 foot-pounds of torque, which of course is plenty of low-end pulling power, certainly as a holiday vehicle, but at the same time, it can very impressively average up to 30 miles to the gallon, and on a motorway run, it's actually even better, as high as 35, which for, as mentioned, a full-size Range Rover is not bad at all. And in addition to its fantastic spec, great mileage, superb history, and surprisingly economical engine, again, you have to go back to that price. For under £9,000, you could trick your neighbours into thinking that you might have won the lottery, because this was a much more expensive car than that when new, and it still looks fantastic today. Certainly when it's been taken care of, as well as this one clearly has. So of course, if you are considering a Range Rover, certainly a facelift generation in this particular well-loved form, and absolutely for under £9,000, then of course you could reach out and get in contact with us about this particular Range Rover by sending us an email to the address shown here on screen, or of course you could give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.